Going to 1 is fine, sort of. I'm still going to need something good off the top, but I needed that anyway. I think I'm taking this block. Because I'm pretty sure I'm just dead anyway. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Magic Arena, and today, as the screen may suggest, we're going to be playing some Sealed Forgotten Realms. This is actually going to be a highlight from a previous stream a couple weeks back. It's actually a sealed draft that I initially wasn't going to publish, and the reason will become immediately apparent to anyone who watches the first game of this draft. It didn't go very well. If you guys are easily triggered by, you know, mistakes made by 3-year-olds playing Magic the Gathering, then you might want to skip over the first game. But the rest of the draft is actually pretty good, and we ended up getting a reasonable result out of this draft. Some sweet cards in here, some sweet combos, as the intro of this video may suggest. Gonna say nothing else, wink wink, it could be a pretty cool combo, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, if you do enjoy the content, I'd really appreciate it if you do hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. All of that helps out the channel a great deal. And without further ado, let's get to the deck building portion of the video. Enjoy. It's gonna run over the time I want it to run over, but let's go for another sealed draft. I do need to do this eventually, so why not do it with you guys? There you go. Want to know a secret? I watched the whole time. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, now double rogue class. This is a seal pool. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but this is a seal pool. I love it. 5-color deck incoming. Oh god, it's got one of my favorite enchantments of the set. It's got my favorite red creature of the set. Please tell me in blue that I have the pixie. I have a single pixie. Do we have any more dice rolling matters cards? Search the room, roll a d20. Nope, no dice roll in there. Counter and venture. Cone of Cold. Enters the battlefield, roll a d20, tap a creature, or tap it and it doesn't untap. It's not enough d20 rolling in the blue. I think blue and red is usually dice rolling, right, as a color combo. We got a d20 there. d20 here. We already know that the Hoarding Ogre is pretty sweet. I don't know. Dragon's Fire is pretty good with upside, but I don't know if we have any dragons. Let's think about what else we've got. So we got 2 rogue classes. Creatures have Menace. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library face down. You may look at it for as long as it's exiled. And then if you get to the chapter 4, or level 3, I guess. I'm still got sagas on the mind. You may play the cards exiled with Rogue class and spend them as though it was mana of any color. Ooh. 5 dice rolling cards in 40 cards. Don't know if that's enough. Don't know if that would be enough for me. Delina's pretty sweet, though. I suppose if you went down the red side and you created enough treasures, I could use Wish to have access to literally every single card in my pool, which is kind of funny. D20? Probably would, yeah. Yeah, so I have 5 cards. None of them are 2-ofs. I kind of like the idea of doing maybe blue-black, but it's going to depend on the removal. Grim Bounty. Creates treasures. It's 4-drop. Manticore was very good for us. 3 mana 2/2 with Death Touch is very good. It's also unblockable with the Thieves' Tools. Got 3 Horde Robbers again. We could basically do the same run again. A 5 mana 4/5 with Ward 3 is not bad. I had Spike Trap as well. I should check the colour stuff, yeah. Did I have Spike Trap? I have Evolving Wilds. 2 Evolving Wilds. Honestly, to me, that is enough of an argument to do 3 colours as long as one of the colours makes treasures. Bag of Holding. Honorary rare. It's pretty good, though, I guess. Makes them up too tiny to read. Yeah, that's fair. Equip 0, activate only once each turn. What a weird card. I didn't even know that was a thing. Let's do a 3-colour pile. Let's get Evolving Wilds in here. Let's... Do I want this? Probably. Give me that. Let's do a treasure search, because I want all the good treasure cards. Bag is so good they downgraded it to uncommon. I imagine so many people were upset by the fact that their rare slot was taken up by a garbage card. Alright, Grim Bounty. You're coming in. I like Thieves' Tools with the Horde Robber. Gain control of target creature until the end of the turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste. Until the end of the turn. If mana was from a treasure was spent, that creature gets +2/+0. I like Hoarding Ogre. This thing was really annoying when we played against it. If you put a Bag of Holding into a Bag of Holding, it should explode. Yeah, it's a bit of a flavor fail there, isn't it? Guess I'm going with the Shambling Gas. Create the treasure. So we kind of have another red-black deck, but we can go with dice rolling, which gives us blue cards to work with. So if I went with the D20, we put all of the dice rolling cards in. Whether that's worth it or not is to be determined, but 6 mana draw a card on a 2/1 that can trade easily, I guess. Give me all the D20s. If we're going with Delina, we're getting D20s in here. Also, this thing makes Delina unblockable. Go put that out there. Oh, Delina, unblockable with the Pixie. Oh, let me try dice in. Let's see if anything else. Oh, yeah. If you roll 1 or more dice, instead roll that many +1 and ignore the lowest roll. Creatures have haste. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, creature... Oh, get it in here. I'm so glad I did that. D20 was probably not the thing to search for. So we got all the dice rolling. Delina could be unblockable, and also could potentially just go forever with a Pixie Guide and a Barbarian class. It's pretty good. The 4/5 Ward 3 seems pretty nice. I would agree. Part of me looks at it though and it goes, is it also a trap? I just don't know. Without any kind of like stat line of, you know, trample, flying, vigilance or anything like that, or without an ETB, it looks a bit weird to me. But I kind of like it. I do agree with you. It deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I'd need some removal for that, I think. Oh yeah, what's my removal? Have we got much of that? Enchanted creature has flying, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, venture into the get in. Silver Raven, a 1-mana 1/1 that scries when it enters. It's really good with the rogue class, because then we just get to exile all the nonsense. All our creatures have menace when this thing's out as well. Get in my deck. Oh yeah, Dragon's Fire is a removal spell. 5 mana 4/4. When it attacks, if you attacked with 6 power or greater, you may sack another creature. If you do, it deals damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to target creature. If it hit face, I'd be all for it, but I don't know if I agree with that one. We do have a little bit of a combat trick with the Null Camp. Let me just, like, cut everything that's not in our colours right out. So we got 3 slots left. There's this one that is a divination that could also then pump creatures over time. Iron Golem, probably not. I liked Zombie Ogre in the time that we used it, but we did have lots of Goblin tokens that were dying. In this case, we've got some high-powered creatures. We definitely want the Fang Blade. Ends the battlefield, destroy a creature an opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. Could be okay. I mean, we've basically got all the removal except for Eye of the Beholder in at this point. Do I want this card? I don't know. Oh, Blue Dragon. Hang on. This is probably a thing. Zombie Ogre cares about things opponent has dying as well. Yeah, but only on my turn. Wherever it is. Beginning of my end step if a creature died. So I guess if you traded, you could venture that way. We did have a little bit of a venture synergy. And I like Silver Raven with fly. Oh, to be fair, I like anything with flying in this format. Seems pretty good. Creature you control gain hexproof or tap a creature. Seems bad. Return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Target creature gets +1/+0 and can't be blocked. Oh. That's pretty good. That allows me to get in with my rogue class and gain value that way, drawing lots of cards. I don't know how I feel about counter magic in this format. And I kind of like the Soul Knife Spy, but it's only really good as long as I'm really aggressive with it and either have fly or thieves tools. I think those are my only great ways of getting through damage. Counter magic sucks if you don't know what your opponent might have. Sort of. If you don't know exactly what they'll have, it can certainly be a hindrance. But if you have a general idea, you can usually get away with it. Like if you go, there are 2-mana combat tricks in this format, then you kind of know what you're playing around, you know? In general, I would somewhat agree. So what about this Soul Knife Spy? Is it better or worse than anything that we've already got here? We need the treasure synergy for splashes of colour here. So I don't know if we want to cut the Horde Robber. We could cut 1. Maybe. Maybe cut 1. Do I have a general idea of what's available in the format? Yeah, sure. I know there's hard removal in the uncommon slot of black. I know red has lots and lots of options, because we've just played with them. Blue has bounce spells. Blue's playing tempo, so it's a lot of bounce and tapping in blue. Yeah, I don't know what I would trade up here. I'm really excited, to be honest. I was thinking maybe cutting this because it's expensive, but then I thought to myself, what happens if Delina just kind of D20s forever? And we just, like, actually wrath our opponent's entire board for the flawless victory. I can't afford to not have that. So what do we think of the deck right now, chat? Is there any obvious cuts, any obvious additions I'm missing? Yeah, it's not too bad. I think an even split on mana is perfectly acceptable here. So we have red, blue, and black all in the early game. And we don't need doubles until turn 4. At which point we might have even Horde Robert or Evolving Wilds. I just don't know about this card. It just seems like it trades into everything and we get nothing out of it. That's my concern with this card. Whereas this one at least is a Death Toucher, it's going to kill something. I mean, I guess there's this. Scion of Stygia is kind of kind of meh, but it could also probably save my life. I think I agree. I think we give this a shot as is. Let's do it. I have a wolf. Did I even have a wolf in my deck? Sorry, this is a bit of a random thing. In the wolf, the green card? Yeah, it's this Direwolf Prowler. It's probably the first pack that first card that the game thought I opened, and that's why it chose it as the deck box. Whatever. I ain't fussed. It don't bother me much. First 3-color pile of D&D. Here we go. Evolving Wilds can get me the blue. We can actually go Shambling Ghast and eventually make it fly, and it just ventures into the dungeon forever. I mean, I don't know why I'd say no to that. Bag of Holding, okay. I'm pretty sure getting out early here is the correct thing to do, because if we draw a blue, then we can immediately use it. Otherwise, I can do Bag of Holding plus Evolving Wilds. Once on blue-white. And on my cheat sheet of archetypes, blue-white is dungeons, apparently. Apparently dungeons is their kind of thing to do. Alright, let's go blue. Let's see how they can dungeon us. Oh. Can't do both. Treasure's not on the list of things I can do as a venture, is it? Alright, what? Even let me look. Yeah, I think I'm still flying and playing Horde Robber, though. Let's just get this started. So, assuming that this thing gets in quite a lot, what do we want to be doing? Probably want to just go for the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. If we went this way, we could eventually put a counter on the Shambling Ghast and make it a 2-2, but I think by that point our opponent might have drawn a blocker. I think we'll go with the big one. I'm pretty sure we've picked all 3 dungeons now at this point. So that would be your colour. That's fair. Alright. That is a 2-5 that ventures, right? Yeah. Combat damage to a player ventured into the dungeon. We have all of our mana now. Sick. Yeah, I mean, definitely going to go with the rogue class here. Venture into the dungeon, holding back the Horde Robber for the shortcut Seeker. Yeah, here we go. Scry one, please. Mountain. I'm going to bottom that. We already have everything we require. We got a Celestial Unicorn from our opponent. Fair enough. That's like in the green-white deck is a little bit of a life gain synergy. Not sure if I want to bounce this just yet. Or if I want to discard it to Bag of Holding, should I say. Word mixed. If I paid 3, though, I can give my Shambling Ghast Menace. As well as my Horde Robber. And it's like blue, black, any other colour, so I could have black or red available to me. Well, they did have another Celestial Unicorn. Are they gonna... They're not even gonna try and convince me that they have a combat trick. Another island. Land drops are important, but I think I'll be okay. Huang Ti Fangblade. So I don't need the Menace because our opponent has not presented a blocker I care about. So we will venture. We're going to be... We can stop them from attacking next turn. It's probably for the best. Go on the Celestial Unicorn. Boop. What about going to 4, though? Haha, we got the Hammer Pasha. I think we'll just play down the Fang Blade here. And then... Oh, my mouse has died. Hang on. At least we're not playing a crazy FPS. It is back now. We can pay the 4, and then we can start playing these. Room abilities in dungeons you earn trigger additional time. That seems pretty good with our current combo. They're on 6 mana. Have they finally found an answer to anything that I am doing? Got a 10. Scry 2, draw 2. Main phased. So that screams desperation to me. What's my next thing? Scry 2 after that? 1 top, 1 bottom. So they found something to do. Bag of holding of their own. Okay. I doubt we'll see an attack here. And we drew our land. Okay, so... I can pay 4... Give Menace. Sorry, pay 3. I haven't even got to level 3 yet. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'm still going to do that, though, because then I can get to level 4. Pretty sure we're just getting in with the Shambling Ghast alone. If they double block the Horde Robber, I could bounce whatever could kill it. And then I get a treasure that way. Seems kind of worth doing. It's reasonable tempo. They're not going to lose anything except for a creature going back, but... I'm not going to lose anything for trying. Except for my come across the river, I suppose. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Right. You. I would just leave it. I'm an idiot. I'm just really stupid. Scry 2. That couldn't have gone any worse than it did, actually. Just ignore that. Alright, bottom those. Wait, what? Yeah, no, I had a brain fart. Leave me alone. I'm still gonna win. Alright. Some skeletons coming back. No! My containment. My game plan. Everything I held dear. Alright. They actually want to get in. So they can hit me for 5, but then I can create some skeletons on the way back. Yep, sure. Totally fine. Let's do that. So, we create 2 black skeleton creature tokens. Oh, we can exile the top 2 card of our library. I think I'm already just going to invest in my rogue class for now. So let's do that. Does this say play them? May play cards. There is a land under here. So let's do that. Play you. I could go with the Hammer Pasha, or I could play a 2-1 or a 3-2. I've got options. This is great. I love options. I think I'll just go with the 3-2. And play this later. Yep. Oh. Rogue class is extremely good, as it turns out, and our opponent is going to need a good answer to it. They already kind of had one. They had the Minimus thing. They could have turned it into a treasure. Don't know why they didn't. I guess I was venturing quite far into the dungeon and they were getting intimidated by that. That would make a fair bit of sense. Oh, they have a second. My cards, no. I don't think we actually added enchantment removal into our deck, did we? So that does sting, but we have a second rogue class in our deck, so we can go dig for that. We could also just top deck our dice rolling lord and lady, and then have a pixie guide ready to go. I will chump. No venturing for you. Oh! Oh! We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. So I don't really want to play grant an advantage and give our opponent the option. So let's go with a Horde Robber instead. Opponent's reading the card. It will explain the card, unfortunately, for us. We're going to pass, and then we're going to drop down Pixie Guide, and then we're going to start rolling dice and see how many Wang Ti Fang Blades we can make, I think. Combo on game 1, after a horrendous punt. Could it be? Could it be? It could not be. Opponent had it. Opponent hates fun. Actual enemy of fun. Well then. What's next? Oh, Delina, I'm so sorry. That would have been so good. But our dreams, unfortunately, shall remain simply memes. I was going to get in for quite a fair bit here. So they venture and combat damage is dealt, right? So they venture twice. I can look what venture does for them. So it's either gain 1 life, scry 1, create a token. Or it's each player loses life, the oubliette. I mean, they do a fair bit. I don't know if I care really to trade into it right now, though. So I think if I can draw a rogue class and give menace, which is the second thing this does, right? Then we've got a pretty sick attack coming up. Oh, I could have blocked one with a 1-3. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm not paying enough attention. It's getting late, and it's too warm. Oh, I did question internally whether or not I should have actually even started the second draft. And here we are. Alright. Destroy a creature, create a treasure token. Sorcery speed. It's bad trades all around for us right now. We could go for a Bagger Holding. Let's do that first. Let's see if we can get anything good. Is that good? So, now that chat has taught me that 1-3 doesn't die to 2-5, other 1-3 could block other Shortcut Seeker. And then I could also improvise weaponry, get it out there as well. Killing the Celestial Unicorn. So let's get rid of Grim Bounty and get it back later. Alright. So, kill Unicorn. I'm assuming they can't gain life here. And Pixie Guide. Instinctively, it wants to get rid of Rogue Class. I don't know why it wants to do that. Always wants to get rid of the thing that you could potentially get back if your deck permits. Alright. I think we're just getting in. We're just doing it. Gotta get the pressure on. Yep. Natural block I expected. See if they want to get the 1-1 trade off. They do. Okay, so they take 3. What kills unicorn? You're not on about the thing that says destroy creature, are you? Because yes, I agree, it does kill the unicorn. I don't even know what you're punting anymore. I'm in my own little world. Alright. That punt was the 1-3 block one? Ah, I thought you'd already punted me for that. That's a dice rolling fairy thing, right? And if you roll one of our dice, create a fairy. Yep. It's pretty good. Alright. I didn't know how to block last time. Would they assume that I don't know how to do it this time? No. Alright, straight in with the redraw. Arcane Investigator. Alright, we'll play you. You seem pretty reasonable. Yeah, no attacks. I need my 1-3s back. My 3-2 doesn't attack well. My Investigator obviously will be doing nothing. Oh my god, we are dead. We're dead. We're dead. We've died. We have just lost. The game is over. We are dead now. Constructed playable. Big old mythic dragon. Opponent doesn't even care about the card they're discarding there. Actually, it's got ward 4 as long as it's untapped, so I can pay 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and get it next turn with the Grim Bounty. But they also draw 3 cards, I'm pretty sure. Yep, they have 3 cards next turn after that. It's basically my only option, though. Alright. Do you dare attack him with it to immediately lose it? Let's find out. I don't have to pay the tax if it attacks. So, who knows? If they want to have all 3 cards, then I need to play that card first. Oh my god, what is that? That's a big old tapping dragon. Okay. Annoying. I mean, combat damage isn't going to matter here. So, draw 3. Oh my god, it is! I have to quit, chat. I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I just simply cannot read cards. It didn't even have to get in the damage. I'm so bad at Magic the Gathering right now. How can we go from, like, a really awesome 5-win to a punt every 3 minutes? I just don't get it. I don't get how this happens. Alright, well. It's dead now. Praise RNGesus. May he help me win a game at some point. God lord. Oh, jeez. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I think this is an 0-3 scrub because I can't play. I can't play Magic. I do not know what I'm doing. Rally maneuver. Yep, that's pretty good. Opponent is so far ahead of us. There goes my chance of winning. Yep, we're out. We're out. I'm over it. Next game. We'll play this. This sealed out, no doubt, because it's only going to go on for what, 2 more games? Yeah, it'll only go on for 2 more games, chat. So don't worry. We'll play it out. I'm going to make a conscious effort to finish every line of text on the cards that both myself and my opponents play. Here we go. We can redeem ourselves, right? Sure. Fixed mana. A turn 1 play. Might not be the best turn 1 play, but it'll work. Evolving Wilds. Evolving Wilds. What are our doubles? We've got a double red. We got a double black in our hand, but we already have the black. We don't have a double blue, do we? I don't think so. So we go get red with this. Blue-white. My arch nemesis. Only based off the last game. Alright. Juan enters the field. So this says whenever you roll one of my dice, target creature control gains some menacing stuff. Alright. We are absolutely going to smash. Opponent's on Bant, by the way. Are we going down this line again, or do we want to go the shorter one? At the moment, I kind of feel like the shorter one's maybe where we want to be. Yeah, let's go this one. Improvised weaponry. A removal for any situation. I will take it. We actually... The auto-attacker screwed me, right? Because I could have leveled. Well then. Keen-eared Sentry and Gretchen. Alright. So let's go black. I would like to go improvised weaponry on the Sentry, because it's the one thing that can kill my Fang Blade, Juan. Get in. Our opponent will block. Let's make a Goblin token. And level you up. There we go. So still got removal. Next thing we're going to be doing is probably putting a counter on one of our creatures. Might probably just put it on the Goblin token here. That's pretty good. They get to scry. So for 3 mana, all my creatures till the end of time can have haste. It's not bad. Not bad. I do have a slight concern that I'm committing too much to venturing. But I'm not sure. To the bottom. Don't need to show them the blue yet. Exploring mechanics is part of the fun. This is true. So is a 4/2 something I care about? I mean, sort of. This is draw a card, put a land from your hand onto the battlefield for 4 mana. It's kind of annoying, but it won't threaten my board state right now, so... We're gonna send it. Opponent gets the free block. We put a counter on our Goblin token, so it attacks a little nicer. And I could spend a treasure here to level it up. I think I might as well. We already have basically perfect mana. We got the double red, we've got an island, so we can play anything we draw. 4/2 that ventures is kind of annoying. Yeah, it does have a lot of value that sticks around. And it blocks nicely as well. So, do we see our opponent just drawing a card and playing a 2-drop? We get to draw a card the next time the Fangblade hits. We don't have any cards that care about completed dungeons, so it would just be a case of starting all over again. Ends the battlefield, choose instant or sorcery, card in your graveyard, then roll a d20. It's just a 3/4. Okay. Horde Robber. Yeah, so this is already on level 3. So my Horde Robber has haste. I'm guessing the 3/4 is just trading with my 2/2. And I'm kind of okay with that. Oh. I actually really, really appreciate being able to draw a card here. Okay. Okay. That was very nice of them. We lost a 2/2, but we got one card through our deck, and it happened to be a mountain. Which, I don't know why I expected, to be honest, but... What's the next thing we want? A rogue class would be just fine. That makes the Fangblade really difficult to block with the Menace. So we basically get guaranteed draws there. And we can do it because we have the treasure as well, so it's like the blue-black rogue class, blue-black anything, level up. Grab 2 lands, okay. Wild Mage now would be amazing. Let's envision it being on the top of my deck. It's just a Horde Robber. Unfortunately. Am I just continuing my aggression and just continue to just smash them in the face, I let Bullet kill. Beginning of your end step, if a creature died, you put a counter on it. See, that would be the downside. For not enough upside, I think. I think I'd much rather just get the Fangblade in. If it trades with Bullet or Gretchen, I'm happy. Is it on there? Oh, it is on there. See, I'm still not reading the cards. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Yeah, so basically this attack, if I went in with all 3, it would be only for the hope that they would not block the Fangblade with the Bullet. I think I'm just going to get in for 2. Yeah. Figured that might be the case. Each player loses 1 life. This is getting quite aggressive, so I think an aggressive dungeon is perfectly in order here. Want to be famous? Oh my god. Yeah, Tomb's a good clock. I agree with that. We even get a 4/4 Death Touch down the line as well, which is going to do, hopefully, a lot of work. -3, -2, -1. Okay. So I can't block. But who said I wanted to? Pixie Guide. I will play it. And no attacks, because I have no damage. We did have a Seamirrors around. And Seamirrors lingered for quite some time. Much more time than Seamirrors usually lingers for. Alright, if I draw Delina and I lost my Pixie Guide here, I would be extremely sad. So no blocks. Actually, no cowardice here. I want my Delina. Honestly, that's what this sealed has come down to now. It's give me Delina. And give me it in a way that works. Because honestly, like, it is a busted set of circumstances if that would be the case. Because we have the Barbarian class already giving us the lowest roll being ignored. And the Pixie Guide as well. I think they stack. Fly, you fool. I can get 2 levels going, so I can have my 4/4 here. If I attach it to the Fangblade. And then I hope that I don't die to... Oh, hang on. Reading the cards. I'm not dead to that. Because I'm blocking with Pixie Guide anyway, at this rate. So I think that's always my target for the fly. It's whether or not now that I actually get in for the combat damage. So each player loses 2 life unless they discard. So I could hit them for 2. So that they keep their thing. I can lose my mountain, that's fine. And then each player loses 2 life unless they sacrifice a creature, artifact, or land. They will just sack a land. And I'll probably do the same. And then after that, we've got the Cradle plus another trigger, basically. It just doesn't seem worth it, honestly. I think I'll just take the Death Toucher and the guarantee that I don't die. I think I'll have my 2 blockers, please. I did a draft earlier and got her, but didn't see her in 5 games. We saw her, and then she died immediately. So I kind of feel like we're in the same boat there. So if they did attack me here with the blue dragon, I think I would happily take the trade. Just get it off the board, and then I have to block... Well, I don't have to block there. As long as I block the bullet, and I think... Going to 1 is fine, sort of. I'm still going to need something good off the top, but I needed that anyway. Could have a combat trick. A lot of the combat tricks in green, though, are sorcery speed. I think I'm taking this block. Because I'm pretty sure I'm just dead anyway. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god. What do we do? What do we do with it? When it attacks, choose a creature you control. Create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that creature except for it's not legendary. So we create copies of Delina. And we hope to get extremely lucky. Because it's not legendary. Which means I can just make as many as I want. Delina. Come on, 15 to 20, here we go. He's done it. Right, roll again. 15 to 20. We've done it. Roll again. 15? No! Is that enough, though? Oh, we rolled dice as well. Hang on. This trades. Send it all around. Oh, God. That's just blocking. So anywhere else is fine as long as I kind of spread the love, I guess. Is that enough? 3, 6, 9, 12. It's enough right now. It's enough right now. Nice. Nice. Come on. Come on, give this to me. I need this. I need this. Do not have a damn thing against me. It's menace, mate. It's menace. Oh, yeah, you want to... Yeah, do that. That's fine. Woo! Oh. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. It's gotten real moist in this room. I need to clean up. That is a thing. Clearly all thanks to Seamer's presence. Came back at the right time. Yep. I have absolutely no words, apparently. Someone just woke up. I'm pumped now. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. All right. 7 wins. Here we go. Delina's here. I mean, Delina's here. Keep. Yeah, but Shard, you're missing one fundamental point. Delina is the reason why the combo works, and so she owes it to herself to become the copy of herself. You want to take that away from the hardest working woman on that previous game? She did so much extra time, and you are so against it. I can't stand it. Shard, I will not stand for it. Alright, we're going to go hard robber here. So I'm probably going to weaponry this thing, because it can't become a 3-3 anytime soon. Copying Pixie is usually the right choice, but in that point right there, didn't need it. Didn't need it. Heart the cards, chat. Heart the cards. So that makes a treasure and ventures. This is a quick 5, alright, cool. I think Delina's coming down real soon. If they attack, Delina's coming down next turn. Looks like they're attacking. Though, to be fair, I don't know if I can let that live. So I think I have to kill it. Alright. Yeah, I think we go improvise weaponry, kill it, get rid of their, like, really cool card, leave them on 3 cards. Get a shambling ghast. Let it do its thing. This is exile at the end, right? Yeah. So this isn't leave the battlefield. That would not be a combo. Tell you what is a combo. The Armageddon that is Earth Cult Elemental, if we can get our combo going. Wouldn't that be lovely? Alright. Let's see if our opponent likes or hates fun. Opponent, do you like or hate fun? Pass. Yeah, you haven't been here. How's it going? Oh, bam. Oh, bam. We just won a extremely losable game with a delete. Oh my god. Well, I was going to play Earth Cult Elemental and copy it a million times, but now we have Delina as a flyer. You've joined just in time, Bam. Just in time. You're not going to do anything. So we're getting in with everyone. And then I'm probably making Horde Robber copies, so I can gain loads of treasures. Whiff. That's fine. 1 treasure is fine. We won in spectacular fashion while you weren't here. The way that we won, Bam, was extremely good, and you missed out on a lot. Alright, so we can only venture once again, so what do we want to do? We venture on combat, so we can sack the tokens to this. Let's go this one. Nice and aggressive. And then Earth Cult Elemental as a surprise. Or Earth Cult Elemental right now. As a surprise seems pretty cool, but if they're going to kill anything, it's going to be the Delina. So let's just get a 6/6 out there. I would rather them kill the Elemental. Sack a permanent, my friend. Goodbye. Guild Thief, I guess? I don't know. What's this thing do? Puts a counter on it when it gains combat damage. Pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Can we Armageddon our opponent with a million Earth Cult Elementals? Please do not scoop, opponent. This is the greatest moment of my life. Second only to the last time we comboed off. 13, gain 2 life. Alright, I will block. Please do not scoop. Please do not scoop. Please do not scoop. Do not scoop. We whiffed. God damn it. It's alright, they left. We didn't have to sit in shame from that dice rolling whiff. But still. Road to 7 wins, here we come. 2-1. 2-1. If only the first game that we lost, I had refused to read every single card that was played for about 5 minutes straight. If only. We could have had lethal. It's not about the lethal though, Chief. It's about sending a message. I would love a flawless victory. When was the last time you turned 6 to your opponent and they never played a land as far as you're concerned? That's just what I'm looking for. This sounds great. Give me this. Give me all of this. Horde Robber next turn so that we can hopefully get the treasure for Grim Bounty. Not that we'll necessarily use it for that, but if our opponent's not fast enough, we could also have a Fang Blade to follow up. Dancing Sword's pretty good. Alright, so we are off to a great start. It's no Delina, but it's a great start. You're going to sleep now? At this point in time, Shard? Of all the times? You choose the greatest deck we have ever played and comboed with in a draft format to leave? That's fine. Have a good night, my friend. Hopefully your night terrors aren't too scary, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Hit you. Investigator. And yeah, pass. So Dancing Sword is pretty good, but I don't know if they'll ever use it in the way that it is actually good for. So it has Ward 1. Right? That's when it gets Ward 1? Equipped creature has +2/+1. When it dies... Oh, you create a artifact creature with Ward 1. Alright. That's what I'm forgetting. Do I bounce it? Just to be really annoying. Yeah, probably. Could kill it, but then they can play their stuff, and I'd much rather be really annoying. Yeah, I think taxing their mana is much better. I don't think there's a God's Willing in this format. But I also don't know what this is held up on. Oh, baby. That's a top deck. Alright, swing in with the team. Exile the top 2 cards of their library. Make a treasure, which we will use on the rogue class. A Drider. Do I even need to know what that is in order to level up and gain Menace? I don't think I do. Alright. Menacing 1/3 and a 2/1. They played a single creature last game, last turn. Will they do the same now? Improvised weaponry absolutely smashes through it. That's annoying. For sure. I think I'm just going to go in again with the rogue class. Hit that. Hit you, and decide whether or not leveling up's where I want to be. That's a plains. I didn't make a land... I did make a land drop this turn. So I could sack 2 treasures in order to have a Drider ready to play next turn. If it deals combat damage to a player, create a 2/1. A 2/3 here. And a plains. It's probably worth it. I'm sacking 2 treasures to get plains. Potentially, anyway. It could really suck if our opponent just has enchantment removal now, but... They have another Drider. I can kill that with Grim Bounty. So I'm going to play your plains. Oh, actually, I don't have the mana for it. That is true. That is the one downside of using the treasures in the way that I did. Alright, I will play your Drider instead then. And we can offer trades as I eat the rest of your deck. So Swamp, land drop for next turn is pretty solid. It's actually a swamp that can allow me to do the Grim Bounty as well, so it's doubly awesome. Ooh, Zombie Ogre. Well, now I'm not blocking, because they get a little bit of value there. They can get a 2-1. I suppose maybe I could trade there. Rather than giving them the 2-1, they get no blocks, and I get to steal another card and play a Gloomstalker. Yeah, that's probably fine. So they get... well, they get a Goblin token, but they can't block with it if I kill the Ogre. So I play their Swamp. I kill their Ogre. Opponent probably at this point should be really upset that I've had perfect answers for quite a lot of things that they've done so far. That was pretty good for them, but it's still going to allow me to get in here. Paladin class. I'll play the Gloomstalker first. It's mana efficient. Play Paladin class next turn, hopefully. So there's a 3/5. This rogue class just allows so much pressure. It's unreal. They got the equip. I can bounce it. I'm so good at top decking. Alright. So I'm gonna return the Ogre. Let's give +1/+1. Swing in, see if I can get a land drop from them. Never mind. Hacks. That was actually insane level top decking. There is no excuse for how good them draws were. 3 wins, though. What do we need? 4 for this to be essentially free? Poor opponent. I do feel bad for them. I've been in their exact spot where I'm like, I can't catch a break. Perfect answers just straight down the line for several turns. I'm going away for real now. Now that you feel bad. It's probably an acceptable time to go. Take care, though, Shard. I think I can afford to take this really unwieldy cable out of my mouse now. I mean, yeah, it looks exactly the same as the last hand. So let's do it. Let's intimidate them with a Swamp. I think that's the most intimidating colour in this limited format. Swamp, go for them. So we can do Horde Robber, or we can go 2-1. Rogue class is definitely the wrong choice. I think we go Horde Robber. It's got a reasonable upside. If they don't answer it, then I get to ramp. Sweet. So let's do Rogue class. I'll Evolving Wilds grab a Mountain. What do we get from them? A Swamp. Color of our deck. Fantastic. Alright, pass. Next turn I can give Menace to the Horde Robber so we can keep going. Or I can get the Wang T Fangblade in. Asarak. That is not a very good play, considering it goes straight back. Yeah, when Asarak's played fair, it seems real bad. So this is, it's not going to tell me what the thing is. Oh, it is there. Each player loses 1 life is what they did for 3 mana. Let's see if they want to do that. Once it's down, it's going to be pretty good, but until then, it's pretty bad. Barbarian class. So I don't need the Menace off the Rogue class just yet. So let's go Fangblade Barbarian class, I guess. Swing first. There's a chance maybe I see something that makes me want to accelerate into the level 3, but that is not it. Alright. And... yeah, say go. This, Better Lucky Than Good has just, I just noticed their name. I just noticed that it's basically the mascot of this entire draft. I'll take it. Rogue Class is a dirty card. Actual filthy level of value. I just got another free draft. That's pretty good. Alright, let's make it mega free, please. I was ready to call it quits after that first game, because I don't know what happened. I just had extreme brain melt. And then from then on, it's been like, okay, the game pities me enough to give me god draws for the rest of it. Thank you. I am fueled by pity. I mean, look at C. Marys, he's only here because I cry whenever he doesn't turn up. It's like, fine, I'll arrive, whatever. Yeah? Really good? Lango. Shambling Gas. Our opponents finally have a turn 1 play to match my turn 2. Another Rogue Class. Well, I'm not Dragon's firing it, so I'm gonna go with the Rogue Class here. Then we'll probably go Fangblade, or maybe even Scion of Stygia, depends on our opponent's follow-up play, I guess? Which can't be really anything too relevant. Yeah, I think I'm dumping down the Fangblade. Give that a bit of menace, maybe? So that the Shambling Ghast isn't annoying. So, 3 mana. There is a pump and fight thing, I believe, but I think it requires treasures to do. So they have the Fangblade, so I could force them into a double block by giving Menace here, or I could just kill the Fangblade and be upset that I didn't do anything else. But that's put us in an awkward spot now. I think I just go for the Menace and start venturing. Because I don't think they block here. And I could really do with the Scry, I think, to make sure I get my land drop next turn. Wow, really? That feels so good to me. I mean, I could be punished by a big old 5-drop here, I suppose, but... No, I really like that trade. It's a bullet. Could kill it now if I wanted to. Do I want to? Probably. I don't technically have to do it immediately, but if I do it now, then they can't have pump spells. It's likely to be the best thing I could kill at any given time, and doing it not on their end step is probably worth the shot. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Question for any D&D folks out there. If there are indeed any D&D folks out there. Spike Trap is pretty good. Is Berserker not a D&D class? Because it gave a little bit of, like, Berserker Matters synergy in Kaldheim. And then it kind of just fell off and did nothing after that. I would have thought they'd have gone with, like, a Berserker class. I think the class is Barbarian. So that actually equates to the same thing. Fair enough. I don't play nerd games. Ouch. You cannot block. Alright, so I get to see what their card is. It hopefully is a land drop, honestly. Ooh, buttered legs. Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome on in. Played a total of 4 hours of D&D in my life. I also have played just about that much. Oh yeah. I'm gonna say that looked like a thing that should have happened. So, only if a creature died does that get to enter. Okay. So treasure and steal. Got the land drop for next turn. I could just kill this now. Or I could just tap it as well and have another... Yeah, I think I'm going to play another rogue class and just tap it with Scion. Potentially leave it tapped, and then I can kill it later. Whee! What happens? It stays tapped. Fantastic. I do love the, oh my god. What is with this seal pool? Just auto scoops everywhere. Alright. Cool. Yeah. So we've got the same result as we did last time. People don't like you stealing their stuff. I could see that. Like, rogues made me stop playing standard. So, rogue class should probably make people stop playing sealed, I guess. I don't know, this time they got money on it, though. So, either way, let's keep going. That felt really weird, though, for that scoop. I don't know if I would have done that, given that I'd put gems into playing this format. It's weird to me to see these rectangular enchantments hit the battlefield and not hear the scroll sound and animation. They are pretty sweet, though. Speaking of pretty sweet, this hand is very close to it. It's a red land away from casting Delina. Any land away from a Grim Bounty. And then we have the combo that I'm dreaming of pulling off with Delina and the Elemental. I'm going to keep it. And the game is going to be really nice to me, I think. It's going to provide me with a bounty of riches. Rogue class is salt-inducing. At this point, it's hard to disagree. I don't know how anyone could disagree with that. It's extremely slow mill and helps your opponents with their land drops, which is extremely powerful. It really shouldn't say play, it should say cast. I think the fact that you can't whiff with it is a pretty big upside. And should not exist. Alright. So I might end up tempo swinging our opponent with their 3-drop. Kind of depends on what they do with it. What is it? Another Raven. I'm not tempo swinging that. Little Raven, you can remain at the river. I will not fight the current with you. Maybe I will later, I don't know. Alright, swing in. Alright. The game is never nice. This is true. Not with the rogue class. So, red sauce off the top would be nice. Wandering Troubadour. I will bounce that. Because that's just kind of... Well, let's wait for them to go to combat first. Not that it matters, like, blocking with the Raven's a really bad idea. But Making them play out their entire turn all over again seems perfectly reasonable to me. No red source, but it is a horde robber. So you can get me the treasure I need to play Delina next turn. You come to a river, can make your creatures unblockable, which is nice. I'd rather not use it on a troubadour. But maybe I'll have to. Like right here to guarantee the Delina next turn seems good. I didn't want to let that trigger go. That was silly of me. Alright, have your trigger, opponent. Tempo, tempo, tempo. Yeah, it's kind of the blue-black style. Let's get into the red side and get some Grixis Salt going. Yeah, they should not have had this scry one here. That's really bad. Scion of Stygia. Alright. So, give me Delina. And then we'll need to top deck either Pixie or Barbarian class. Shame Scoop. You wish. Never. Let's see if they got Troubadour again. They get 2 mana to follow it with, and they get a Goblin token. They have a Pixie Guide. Is it... Will it synergize with mine? Do you wanna synergize with me? The island. Alright, so... What does this look like? If we went Scion of Stygia, we could tap down their entire board if we got extremely lucky. I'm almost tempted to try. Almost tempted to try. It would be a lot of rolling dice. Bam says do it. I mean, what have we got to lose? This draft's already free. Nat 20 incoming. Well, there might be a couple of Nat 20s. So if we Scion, we tap down the Troubadour. From there, we're at least getting a Pixie Guide off the table. And a couple of 2/1s coming in. So, tap you. 14. Tapped and does not untap again. The whole team's coming in. We're copying Scion. 6. Unfortunate. Alright. That's very unfortunate. Delina has bitten the dust here. I can't tap anything in particular that keeps Delina alive. We only needed 1 extra and we'd have been okay. Well, if they want to kill her, losing a Pixie Guide seems perfectly reasonable to me. Let's get rid of the Goblin token. So, yeah. Easy double block. Easy Pixie Guide kill. Alright. Red source, we can go Elemental. See if they want to attack again. I want a rogue class off the top. I've had a lot of luck with that card if you didn't know. I will also accept a mountain. That is none of those things. I guess Horde Robber's going to give me the elemental mana though. So let's send it. Could have their own Scion of Stygias. Is there any flash green creatures? I want to say no. I don't know. That I'm unsure of. They've clearly got something though. What you got? Anything? Nothing? So, are we getting like a DC now? Oh no, they're back. Unfortunately, this is sorcery speed, so we couldn't react to anything. And I think we're just jumping down the elemental here. Oh! I was about to say there is a creature counter with 1 blue. Yep. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get our red sauce. I don't know if we've got much use for it anymore, but we have a removal spell that can get rid of the troubadour, I suppose. This thing's dope. I can't lose. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know about that. We are in a reasonable position, though. With good top decks. I guess land is our worst top deck, but there can't be that many left, right? Right? I'm thinning one out right now. There can't be that many bad top decks. So, like, we got Dragon's Fire, Improvised Weaponry, we got Hoarding Giants. What's our God tier draw? Clearly Rogue Class. Yeah, pretty much just Rogue Class, I think, is our best draw. Fly would be okay. Let's grab a Mound. We got a couple of options. Inspiring Bard. Getting aggressive in the air. And aggressive on the ground. 8. Oh, are we dead? 4, 8. We are dead. Alright. Exactly dead. I don't think we had an exactly return lethal follow-up with that one. Dang it. I'm not going to say that Delina getting run into a certain death was the reason we lost that game, but I'm going to put it out there as a possibility. Certainly a possibility that that was a bad line and we all knew it. Relying on me being lucky. Though it was definitely the best way we could have done something cool. So in that, I have no regrets. We're keeping this. Horde Robber is actually, like, such a good card. I really thought this was... When I first picked it, I thought, I'm probably going to be overvaluing this and it's going to be a trap. But this has done so much work in every single draft that we've done. It's actually insane. Sure, I'll take the blame. I might have done it anyway. Ooh, Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Okay. Well, early Horde Robber, please. And blocker. They have a blocker and it's a rare. Whenever a creature dealt damage by white this turn dies, create a tapped zombie token and exile that card. Reasonable. Do we want it just to be dead? It's a 3-2 that I can answer with a Scion. I think I'll leave it. I think I will Scion it and then maybe improvise weaponry it if we haven't been presented with a far worse threat. A 1/4 that makes a treasure, sacks another creature for 2. Kind of annoying. So, combat. So, if I just, like, tap down the 1/4 instead and traded with my Scion. Yeah, I'll just tap that down. Nat 1! We've done that about 5 times today. Yeah, I'll just take my trade with this white. They get a 2/2 if you do that? Yeah, I don't really mind. Clearly they do. Alright, so now we get to take it out of the way because they didn't want to attack with it. Which is nice for me. Let's... Do we want to get the Barbarian class down for the cost of a treasure? No, I don't think so. Play the Investigator here. Reason I don't think we use our treasures to do Barbarian class is because we have no red. So I'm only going to use this if I absolutely feel I need to. How many nat 20s have we got? 1. We got 120. Even on the game where we rolled the dice about 12 times in one go. But about 5 ones. Your first ever roll was a nat 20? Nice. Alright, this is an annoying board state, officially. Alright, we have red sauce. Now I don't feel bad about going Barbarian class here. Doesn't particularly do anything, but having it down could be relevant for later. So I have no good attacks because the Skullport Merchant is ruining my morning. It's pretty good. Wish I had one. Yeah, we're gonna pass. Also my only one. Yeah, they seem a little bit hard to achieve. What on earth are you? I've never seen you before. Wait, there's a lord for... Beginning of your end step, if a creature died, you may pay one, which they can. Create... I never saw this card. In all the spoiler seasons, this one got right past me. Let's see what they want to do. They want to do some trades, eh? So I can double block. Oh, you can make this a 4 toughness creature. Or you can make it a 3 toughness creature if I get rid of the Death Priest. I guess we do that, and we just bounce this Death Priest because they can't recast it. They'll sack with the Ghoul maybe here, rather than trading with my Scion. Or they think they get their Skeleton for the pay 1 there, and they hopefully will not, because I will be able to respond to it. Sometimes this game hurts me. It actually gives me physical pain sometimes. Alright, what do I do with that information? I think I still bounce it, but I hate that I had to do that. Yeah, sometimes leaving it to the last minute is the best plan, and sometimes it just ends up being the worst. I think I'm just gonna draw a card here. Oh, it cost me a treasure. Let's give him my Horde Robber then. Sometimes these kind of games give me headaches. Yeah, it's annoying. Alright, they didn't want to take the bait on that one. I think I'm just going to try and get that look at the top 3 cards option. That would be lovely if I could do that. Thank you. 19. Hello. Is that the best on this board state, though? It's not really, is it? Thieves' Tool's probably the best. Unblockable creatures might actually be where I want to be. Because I'm not menacing through 4 creatures. I don't have the power for it either. I think I just got Thieves' Tools. He's back, baby. Kind of curious what they do if I do this. Do I take no damage? I did no damage. I'm fine with that. It's not ideal. This game is going wrong quite fast, but of all the things that could have happened, it's not the worst either. I do have to use my black no matter what. Okay, so Thieves' Tools. Get you going, and I think I'm just gonna get in and then Grim Bounty the Death Priest. Because it's really annoying. You can sack it with a Skull Pot to redraw. Not going to hover it for them because I'll give it away. They've found it. They found the line. Yep. There was the line. Alright. So not a great spot to be. Really bad spot to be in. That is an Icing Death Frost Tyrant, and I'm taking a lot of damage here. When it dies, create a legendary white artifact creature token with equipped creature gets +2/+0, and when equipped creature attacks, tap target creature a defending player controls. It's real bad. And my top deck is also just extremely awful. Well, am I attacking here, or am I just holding back to block? The ghoul doesn't get in without trading a creature off, basically. But I'm taking 4 in the air constantly. I'm not going to kill my opponent at 17. So I think we just go Horde Robber here, and then we level up the Barbarian class. Kind of hope for the best. 1, 2, 3. If I drew a treasure here, I could top deck Delina, give it haste, and then swing in. But I would probably want to put the Thieves' Tools on because I'm a greedy individual. So probably that line of play wasn't going to ever happen. Skullpot Merchant. Alright. Actually, the one that is equipped blocks the skeleton. Save me the mana on that. I'm assuming, yeah, they're going with Merchant Draw. I'm gonna lose here. I'm not sure there's anything I could draw that's good. I'm at 9. We just pass and play the Ogre. It's not a bad draw being a Hoarding Ogre, and actually we're moving it over, right? Most likely I'm trading with the Ghoul, losing Merchant or whatever they play beforehand. Assuming they don't do that, it's probably a better option. I need a good card. Alright. So we do that, we do that. They force themselves into a sack. So we're trading a 1/4 for a 1/3. Shambling Ghast. Right, well, we're playing it. I'm just wondering if I can afford to attack. It's not really going to make a difference, is it, while that Icing Death's around? I need my dragon killing card. I've already used my Grim Bounty, so I only have like a 3 damage burn spell left. So I'm pretty sure that Icing Death is my weakness. Yeah, I guess I'm passing. I don't know if I've got an answer to that in my deck anymore. Oof. And that's lethal, right? Block Ghoul, Icing Death, and Merchant gets me. Oh, for the entire time as well, there's been a Hive over there that I have forgotten about. So yeah, that'll do it. Rip. I have fun. You know, I did. I enjoyed that. You know, it's hard to enjoy losing, but that wasn't bad. I felt we put a reasonable fight up, and yeah, we came away with a free draft yet again. 5 and 3.